guys thought I was done. Just because you got a little Messi and Ronaldo.
The viewers know the truth.
This player made a whole generation of kids fall in love with the game. None of your players have ever done that. Yes, sir!
Who's on what? Nobody does it better. Bias FC, Jules versus Juwon. 21st century La Liga versus Premier League. Jules fighting for La Liga. Juwon fighting for the Premier League. Here we go. I want a good, fair game from you both. I want no funny business, all right? Here we go. Play ball.
First up, my first player. This man does not need an introduction, but I'm going to give it to him anyway. 1 World Cup. 1 Ballon d'Or, Euros. What hasn't he won? Champions League.
Oh.
We've got the one and only Zizou in the midfield. This man is probably arguably one of the best footballers to ever grace a football pitch.
I like that.
Listen. I hear this. Sorry, are you done?
Yeah. I mean, there's not much to say about this man. He's done it all. You can't compete against that.
I'm going to bring out a top 5 midfielder of all time. This is a mad take, but my player in a team could be a better player than Zidane. Hear me out. KDB will go down top 5 midfielders of all time.
Not true.
And
I can already name you another 4 better than him.
Name me 4 better than him.
Hey, we'll get there, don't worry.
Yeah, okay, anyways. He's silky on the ball, flary like a Brazilian. One of the best passers of all time is a fact. He can pick out a run before the player's even born, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Can Zidane do that?
Yes! And Zidane, finished end product, Leverkusen.
No. Again, this winds me up.
What big goals has KDB scored?
When he scored about 4 against Wolves.
Wolves!
No, hear me out.
Hold up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the point. Bias FC, you know the rules.
Easy pickings.
Juwon, you're 1-0 down. Your back's up against the wall, but it's fine. You need equaliser.
I'm going to go for a position that I've clearly won in. Left back. One of the best left backs of all time. The best defensive left back, the best attacking left back. Ashley Cole, whether you want him in the Invincibles, whether you want him in Chelsea, is the best left back of all time. And it's a simple fact.
How many Champions Leagues has he got? Because I'm pretty sure Marcelo has got 5. Ashley Cole could never. Marcelo, technical ability, 100 million times better than Ashley Cole.
Don't tell me, mate. Tell your mates.
Everything he does, Ashley Cole could never do, has never done.
Oh, okay? Pocketing Ronaldo?
Pocketing Ronaldo? Yeah, but was he...
Can Marcelo do that?
Yeah, I'll tell you what Marcelo can do. I'll tell you what Marcelo can do. Marcelo can be best friends with Ronaldo. Ashley Cole could never.
What a great attribute. Being best friends.
All right, that's enough. Point goes to Juwon.
Easily, bro.
Unbelievable.
Here we go, next pick, Jules.
Now, let me tell you, defensive midfielder, probably the best defensive midfielder ever, Sergio Busquets. He runs rings around any of the teams in the Prem. He gets into any team in his prime, anywhere in the world.
Hello, Juwon. You've been presented with Sergio.
I won't lie to you.
He's decent.
More than decent. He's one of my favorite players ever. And it's hard for me to say because Sergio, I really like him.
Hey, I like that.
But this player, Sergio's best friend, Xavi, says it's better.
Oh, give over.
This player came back from retirement to help his team win another league title. You know how many people do that?
I don't.
The only one, this player. Paul Felipe Scholes. And I say Felipe because on the ball, that man is basically Spanish and Brazilian. That man can ping a ball anywhere. That man can shoot better than Sergio.
But he hasn't won as much as Busquets. Great player, don't get me wrong, Paul Scholes.
And league titles.
If Busquets plays in the Prem,
are we just gonna...
How many La Ligas has Paul Scholes got at that point?
Oh dear, he's got you there.
How many? I'm saying, did I say Premier Leagues or league titles, bro?
You're losing me, Jules.
You know what it is? Them man that talk about, but but maybe. Bro, I'm giving you absolutes. Do you get it, bro?
He can do everything Paul Scholes can do and more.
He can do everything Paul Scholes can do and more.
Hey, you can't let him do that to you.
What?
And the point goes to Juwon. He's Spanish. He's the best at everything thing.
Boring, mate. Boring, bro. So, striker position. This man, he made me smile for the majority of my childhood.
Okay, pause. Robert Snodgrass for West Ham made me smile also. Doesn't mean anything.
I'm saying Thierry Henry, best Premier League player of all time. 175 goals. Literally made a whole generation of kids fall in love with the game.
Again.
None of your players have ever done that. Yes, sir!
Oh, they don't glide like TT. They don't glide like TT, bro.
I was gonna go for someone else, but I'm gonna go back to my original pick. Don Karim Benzema, my fourth highest goal scorer in La Liga. He's a Ballon d'Or winner. Single-handedly took Madrid to win the Champions League. When Madrid were down, he was part of the best trio in the world of attackers. The BBC, Benzema, Bale, and Cristiano. He was part of the best one ever. No one can argue otherwise.
My guy didn't need to be part of a trio to be regarded as one of the best attackers of all time. Notice how you're bringing up one of the GOATs, Ronaldo, one of the greatest British players of all time, Bale, to big up Don Karim.
Your player had to leave Arsenal to win a Champions League, didn't he?
He left the Premier League because he completed it. Invincibles, completed it. Records, broke all of them.
But he didn't end up with a Ballon d'Or, did he?
Because it got rigged. He should have ended up with a Ballon d'Or. Second
Brilliant.
point. Shush. Second point. My man's brought up another Algerian just to sway you. Go on, be persuaded.
Well done. Point goes to Juwon.
Obviously. Guys, what I was done. Just because you got a little Messi and Ronaldo.
The viewers know the truth, so it's fine. Right, going back to defense. On the right side, my centre-backs, you know, two strong men. One of them that's won it all. 9 La Liga titles as well. The one and only Gerrard Pique.
Oh, well done. 9 La Liga titles in a league that only had 2 teams dominated.
All right, who's your player then?
Jonathan Terry, part of the best defense in football history. John Terry on the ball.
Pique is better. 100%. You know what I'll give you for John Terry? More aggressive. That's about as much.
You're just saying he's just a big brute Neanderthal.
He's going to put his body on the line, fair enough.
Are you
want that in your team.
He's a big dum-dum.
Positional awareness, Jonathan Terry. Leadership, Jonathan Terry. Holding up his man, Jonathan Terry. You know what I give to Pique?
Okay, let's tackling. Pique.
Yeah, no. That's what.
Pique.
That's what.
Headering. Pique.
Hang on. Pique, I give him, you know, anticipation. Not so much tackling, anticipation, but everything else goes to John Terry. 15 goals in the season. Wow.
Mad, did he do that by himself?
One more time. 15 goals in the season.
But let me tell you, he's been overhyped because he stayed at this club. And
He's been
there,
overhyped.
And then he's just, he's a club legend. Because they
been
don't have
overhyped.
many people to pull from when they're in defense. Who else? We're going to put like Rio Ferdinand.
There's Rio Ferdinand, Vidic, Van Dijk, Jaap Stam. There's so many players, bro. Sorry, but right now...
He doesn't believe that.
Point goes to Jules.
Vamos.
Okay, you know, that's fine. We're giving out pity votes. But whilst you think about why you actually gave him the point, because I don't understand why you gave that, let me talk about my next centre-back.
Here we go.
You don't get to question my call.
Yeah,
you're right. One of the best prime centre-backs of all time. Virgil van Dijk. Hold on. Virgil van Dijk for the last 7-8 years has been one of the best centre-backs in the world. And the way he transformed Liverpool into one of the best teams in the world right now. And that's hard for me to say because, you know, obviously, Arsenal fan here, Bias FC, like and subscribe. You can't really go against it.
My player is arguably probably the best defender of all time. None of this Virgil van Dijk. Sergio Ramos.
Sergio Ramos, one of the best defenders of all time.
Technically, million times better than Virgil. Been in a prime way longer than Virgil van Dijk.
Because he's older. He's Virgil's still in it.
No, he's not in his prime anymore.
No, he's not
had
still
like
in
1 or
his
2
prime.
years.
How many goals? What's his least conceded goals in a league season?
You'll have to ask Wikipedia for that.
Well, guess what? You don't have to ask Wikipedia for mine. Van Dijk's 17.
Okay, easier league.
Easier league.
You know what I mean?
Your league is dominated by 2 teams, and you're trying to say Premier League isn't better.
Hey, Jules, I'm not going to lie. You're going to have to do something to convince me here, bro.
People are saying Messi robbed Van Dijk off a Ballon d'Or. No one's ever said that about your player.
Last point.
Sergio Ramos actually scored in semi-finals and in finals.
Well done.
What did Van Dijk do? He not only defends, takes the team on his back and he does it himself. Van Dijk's just there.
And how many red cards?
And what? Because he gets stuck in.
Now we're quiet. Now we've all gone quiet over here.
Point goes to Juwon.
Obviously. Come on now.
Robbed. Everyone in the comments, robbed.
Nah, they're not doing that.
Goalkeepers now. Here we go. Juwon.
Petr Cech, most clean sheets in the Premier League.
Great keeper, but I'm going to say the name of probably the best keeper of all time. And
my boy Neuer doesn't play La Liga. Buffon doesn't play in La Liga.
You know, now I don't hear Petr Cech ever being mentioned in top 3 because what I'm saying is Casillas. You talk about 3 keepers in this world. Casillas, Buffon, and Neuer. When do we speak about Petr Cech? Tell me when. Has he won a Yashin trophy?
Petr Cech plays for, respectfully, the lesser nation. So naturally, of course, we're going to bring up Casillas. No.
Casillas' fault.
No.
But who's the better goalkeeper on their day?
On their day, the better goalkeeper is Petr Cech. Cech had one of the worst injuries, and he came back, and he was an even better keeper.
Okay.
He came to a crap Arsenal side, and for the first season, he was actually pretty good.
Juwon mentioned Arsenal. Jules gets the point.
It's Premier League versus La Liga.
Nah, you can't.
I'm not chatting about Arsenal. I mentioned Liverpool, West Ham, Chelsea. What? And I can't mention Arsenal. Get off.
Right, going right back. I'm going to have a man who's a leader, a goal scorer, but obviously a great defender. Dani Carvajal. Get him a Ballon d'Or. He deserved it last year. Dale duro.
Dani Carvajal es un craco.
Ya tú sabes.
Am I being pranked? Straight face. What is going on? Dani Carvajal. Bro, Gary Neville's better than him, and I haven't even picked him. Dani Carvajal can't defend, so Valverde has to help him in the back line. Dani Carvajal. What?
Wait, so it's a team sport and a player is helping someone else, like in every position?
Oh, in his position.
Everyone.
So sorry.
When he goes up, because you know what he does? He not only defends, he goes up as well.
So sorry. If I'm the griller at Nando's and I can't grill my chicken, I have to get someone to come in and grill it for me. What am I doing there?
Does a griller
what am I doing there?
Does a griller have to go and do the buns or do the dressings? It's a dead comparison because a griller doesn't attack.
What player is Dani Carvajal? What player is he?
What do you mean? He's a fullback.
A fullback. Man can't even say right back because we need to send him right back home. 2 words. Kyle Walker. Faster. Better at defending. Locked up your player. Oh, Vinny.
When?
What do you mean when in the Champions League?
What, like one game?
Oh, 1 game.
Only attribute I'll give him is that he's faster.
Oh my gosh. You think Dani Carvajal defends better than...
Yeah, 100%.
Are you saying one-on-one Carvajal gets cooked?
Dani Carvajal, one-on-one, he doesn't get cooked because he's not there. He's not there!
You know why he's not there?
Do you know what?
Dani Carvajal is
do you know what? No, do you know what?
Do you know what?
You know why? Do you know what? Juwon point.
Nah,
easily. Point clearly goes to me, so I'm going for my next player. A man who, when I watch him, I don't know many midfielders that control the game better than him. I don't know many midfielders that strikes a ball better than him. You know where I'm going with this one. Steven Michael Felipe. Yes, Felipe twice. Gerrard.
Oh!
That is my pick. He played in an awful Liverpool team and he still got what? 120
kind of like
goals.
Declan Rice played at West Ham.
You've put Steven Gerrard and not Frank Lampard. You've made it easy for me, man. Because my player definitely should have won a Ballon d'Or in 2010.
Oh.
He scores in the final of the World Cup for his country. Andres Iniesta. This man is a legend of the game. You know, just the way he moves, like in between players. He can have 5 men around him. He shouldn't be doing that. You look at him like, what are you doing? How have you done that? I don't care about Gerrard. He threw away a league by slip and sliding like he thought he was at flipping the water park. Andres Iniesta, 1 league titles, 1 Champions League. He is one of the best midfielders. I think the best midfielder ever. And there's no argument against this man. Steven Gerrard could never.
Point goes to Jules.
Vamos! I mean, I'm not celebrating because that was easy.
And look at the score now. It's 5-4 to Juwon. Lock eyes, boys. Lock eyes.
Thought I couldn't make it. But we here, dog.
You know what? Fair play for getting this far because that's the end of you.
Fighting talk.
Right wing then. The GOAT for a reason.
Oh no.
He's just incredible. Lionel Messi. The Argentinian.
He's all right.
You can't argue with him.
Juwon, what you got for me, boss?
I've got a 10 times better player. You gave me Messi. I'll give you another M. Mohamed Salah.
Point goes to Jules.
Yeah. Fair enough to Mo. He's doing his thing, but
it's 5-5. And I need to win. So I'm going to bring Mr. Clutch himself. Ooh. As a youngster, lit up the leagues. Ooh. Cristiano Ronaldo. And I'm not talking about La Liga Ronaldo. Premier League Ronaldo. On the ball, better than La Liga Ronaldo.
According to who?
Premier League Ronaldo, when he's doing all those step overs, rocket shots, 40, 50, 60 yards out. My one would blast it.
So you're telling me he goes through an injury and all that, and then he's recovered. He's now had to evolve his game. He goes to Madrid. He's still doing acrobatic goals. The Manchester United days is like the little brother to the Real Madrid days. He went to Madrid because he was like, I'm going to conquer the world now. I'm going to become CR7.
Yeah. So Real Madrid Ronaldo is the better player.
100%.
Jules, come in.
He's done more.
Give me your hands. Give me your hands, broski. Come in. Do you watch football with your eyes or a stat pad?
Both. actually.
No.
One here and one there.
You can't watch it with both.
Watch
Because
me.
if you're watching the stat pad, you're not watching the game. Do you know what I mean?
He scored more bangers in La Liga than in the Prem.
Because it was there longer, so naturally, if we go off maths and stats, which you love, by the way, he's gonna score more bangers. Judge, Your Honor, I asked the defendant over here whether he wanted to be entertained, yes or no.
You want
Did I not?
entertainment? Okay, you want
Did
entertainment?
Did I
You want
not?
entertainment? What was Ronaldo wearing when he's running by and he's going, calma, calma.
What was he
Real Madrid.
Right,
Real
okay.
Madrid top.
Last points.
He's got more Ballon d'Ors being in La Liga, more Champions Leagues being in La Liga, and he's got better goals, those acrobatic goals in La Liga. He hasn't got that in
Mine
Prem.
was more entertaining. It was scarier, and he done it as a child.
Outrageous, Juwon. You hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, we have had an absolute cracker here today. Bias FC, Jules versus Juwon. And I can confirm that the winner, La Liga versus Premier League, 21st century, Jules Lopez! La Liga!
Because my man dropped a couple Algerian dons. Get this ref out. He's corrupt.